Hi guys, happy Monday. I plaited my hair last night, that's why it's like a bit wavy after I had to shower. But it's Monday. I'm now kind of getting back into my routine of being home with a ton of washing to do. I'm either gonna have like 3 loads or 4 loads, I'm not sure. I definitely know that the darks are splitting into 2 loads, and then I don't know if the lights and whites are going to split into 2 loads or that I can do that in 1 load, but I kind of just like put stuff into their groups and sections and stuff. The first load of the darks is on because I thought I'll do the darks first because then I can get like my dad's washing done and stuff first, since all he has for like the lights and whites is 1 shirt. So I was like, do that first, get my dad's washing done, and then it'll just be catching up with my washing, since I've got my dad's normal load of washing to do, my washing of like 2 days before I left, the washing of the week where I was at my nan and granddad's, and then like yesterday's lot of washing for me. So I've got a lot of washing to do. So yeah, so today is just a day of doing that washing, and then I've also brought down a bag of stuff that I kind of want to see if I can get some of it sorted and stuff done today. I've got some reading I need to do for a video. I've brought down my F1 journal because I didn't fill out the results for that. So I brought that down to just fill out the results. And then when I next go upstairs, that can be taken upstairs and then highlighted or whatever. So that, I've got some photos I need to sort out. I've also got some more photos that I need to open. So yeah, I've got a pile of packages and stuff that I need to sort out. So I'm going to sort that out and go from there. Last night I ended up finishing watching the Grand Prix. It did take me a while because I did pause it like partway through because I got a bit bored. Everything, like bags and stuff, has been unpacked. A suitcase was unpacked yesterday and stuff, so I don't have any of that to go through. But yeah, today I just want to try to get some stuff sorted and done. I want to go through my like to-do bag and tray of stuff that needs to be sorted out and stuff, but that is upstairs, and I'll either go through it tonight or like tomorrow or whatever, and do that. But yeah, last night I managed to watch some stuff off YouTube as well and get some stuff watched off my watch later list, because I'm going to go back to doing that today. Because although I've got like stuff on like Disney and stuff, other streaming services and stuff to watch, I'm thinking if I can get my watch later list down, then that'd be great. Since obviously Criminal Minds I'm watching with my dad, my Marvel movie marathon, I've hit the point of needing to watch something with my dad on that, so I can't really go much further on that. So I thought, why don't I just watch my watch later list on YouTube, since I think I've got something like 29 videos on it now. So if I can get that down a bit, and then that would be great, and go from there. So yeah, and that is what that is. And then also last night me and my dad just watched some random movie. What was it? Was it the original Running Man, like the one from the 80s, I think it was. I'm not sure, I can't fully remember, but I think it was that one we watched. But yeah, so we were just watching whatever on the TV. So I'm gonna try and get a lot of stuff done, and go from there. And that, my 3 prints, I think, is my holiday photos with my mum and her friends and stuff. I think some of them are that, and then some of them are isn't needed. Yeah, this is my load. plus extra random other photos that are going into a different photo album. So I need to go through all of these photos, see what are going in my holiday photo album with my mum. I've given my mum her one, so it's just my one to sort out. So what I might do is go through all that, put the pictures that need to go into my holiday photo album in my album, and then all the other photos can be put elsewhere, I'm feeling, and that can just be left in one of these, because I've got my one from upstairs and the one I just got. Sort them out, and then obviously take the photos off my phone, sort out the holiday photo album, and then the other photo album of just like random photos that go into my memories photo album can be done tomorrow or something, because I didn't bring that album down, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get both albums done in one day. So do that, and go from there. And then this one, which is a National Trust magazine letter thing, I will just, oh, it's got hams on it. I will just flip through, see if there's anything like, if there's like a recipe or something in there that I wanna save, which probably isn't. I don't think that ever has been. And then there's also a bunch of other random stuff, so flick through that, see if I want to keep any of it in a bit. Do that. Then I also got a Amazon parcel, which is just some hand cream, because my pump hand cream is running out, so I needed to get a replacement. All these packages and stuff literally came while I was away, so I'm just now going through them. And that, yeah, this is just like my spare pump hand cream, and that for when it is a different one. This one's my Essential Bean one, which I think I had before I then swapped to my E45. I've just been swapping between the two, and I kind of prefer this one more, but yeah, even though this one is like what, 25 grams more in, yeah, I got that. And then I also got a K-shape parcel. Oh, it looks a bit open. I don't know if that was like me from earlier or what. I do like it though. It says unleash your inner confidence. This is a bunch of bodysuits. Since I needed some more bodysuits and stuff, so I done the, I think it was it 2 for $5, or was it the 3 for $2 or something like that? I can't remember which one it was. I done, but I got like one extra on it, and that, but I got a bunch of things. It also says I'm happy to see you too on the thing, which is quite cute. But I got a bunch of bodysuits. I didn't know what size I was, so I got one size in like most of them, and then another size in the other, because it was a thing of you size down if you want it like fitted or something. Let me get my thing up. And that, yeah, so your ideal size would be 1, and then you go down to get more of like a snatched look or something. Let me go back to it. I went with that one. I went with the snatched shapewear bodysuit, and then it was like that. Let's chart. Oh, here you go. Actual size for comfort, 1 size down for medium snatched, and then 2 sizes down for like an extra snatched look. So I got 1 in my normal size, and then I got the rest in like a size down. But yeah, so I got a black one, which I feel like I'm gonna need to try on 2 of them. Obviously the one that's this one size for both, 1 of each size, and then they can go in the wash and stuff. But yeah, they're just a snatched bodysuit kind of thing. Now I got the thin strapped ones and stuff because I thought this would be great to either just wear with a pair of jeans, well, wear with whatever bottoms, or wear under like a jumper or something. And that, so I got a black, let me just throw the rubbish on the floor for now and I'll pick it up in a bit. Also, the windows are open so you might be able to hear the trees a bit more. I got like a red, and then oh yeah, I done the 2 for pay for 2, you buy 2 and then you get like 3 free. So it was like 2 for 5, 5 for 2 or something deal, and then I just got an extra one on top of that. But yeah, anyway, and then I also got a green one, stuff. It's also like a scrunched butt situation as well. And it's not the poppers, it's hooks, which looks like it'll be 100 times easier to do. And then I got a white one as well. I might try on the white one. And then I also got a nude one, all in the size down. And that. And then I got a white in my size, in my like normal actual size. So I thought if they both look fine, then I've got a white one that I can wear if I just want to have like a lazy, like comfy kind of day kind of thing, and I want to have like a bodysuit under like a jumper or something. And then if I want to look a bit more snatched and stuff and everything and be shaped. Then I've got one that's sized down, and I thought the white one would be the best one to get 2 sizes of. So yeah, I got them. I will show you what they look on, not one that I try them on and stuff, but these can go in the wash. And so I do have a code for it because I ended up hitting some button that gave me like an ambassador thing, I think it was. Let me just delete all the random. That one can go. Yeah, I hit the brand partnership program thing, like an ambassador thing. So I've got a discount code, which I will put in the description. But it's literally just for all capital letters, Samantha 19332, which I'll just put in the description anyway, with a link to the website and stuff. But yeah, these bodysuits were like £31 for like these ones. There are other ones on the site, so I'm just trying to go through. It's like the 101 emails I have. That one can go. Don't need that. That one can go. Keep that one. That can go. That can go. So yeah, these is like all different types of bodysuits. I think there's one with like thicker straps as well, but I just wanted to try a thin strap one, mainly because most of the time when I'm wearing a bodysuit I just take the whole thing off and I just pin it from the top down, because I can't be bothered to do like the poppers. But the fact of this being like a clasp thing, like the hooks, it might be 100 times easier and better, because I can't be bothered to be there to like unpop the balls of the poppers, go to glue, and then re-pop them back up. And I don't want to walk around with it being like unpopped and everything for most of the day. But yeah, and then so yeah, I think there's like a couple different bodysuits. Let me get back onto the website. That might be easier. So yeah, there's a snap hook close, and it's like worldwide shipping and stuff. But yeah, so there's like this normal one, which is just the snatched shapewear bodysuit, which I got. There's a snatched thong bodysuit. There's a ribbed version with like a slightly thicker strap, and then the seamless sculpt thong bodysuit with a thicker strap. A square necked one, a whole like one with like some shorts, bodysuit with some shorts, like this with just some shorts, a strapless one with some shorts, a long sleeve, a plunge one, and stuff like that. There's like all different ones that you can literally go through for, which is great. Oh, that's just like normal t-shirts and stuff. They also do swimwear, which I might have a look at and get some. There's also activewear and stuff, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, they do skirts and pants. I think that's mainly like the gym wear stuff as well, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they do, which I will definitely be ordering a lot more on. I don't know when it came, so I don't know the actual shipping time and delivery time, because it comes to someone while I was away, and my dad only told me about my Amazon parcel that being delivered, and I was like, yeah, I know that's come, because it's literally just some hand cream. And now I don't know when these bodysuits were delivered. But yeah, but I thought what I might do is literally wear like my cargo bottoms, like my green ones. I might buy a few more cargo bottoms as well, but that's like not on this side. But wear like one of these, my cargo bottoms, and then like throw a jumper or something over the top. Great outfit. Also, but yeah, I need to try these on. I'll show you guys what they look like. Or I would do like add in like a photo or do a little like video or something. And go from there. But I need to tidy up the floor. I need to go from there. I put all my like eye patches and stuff that I got for like a video in the fridge, and I've taken one out because I'm going to do it in a bit and just chill while watching some YouTube. Let's see if I can get at least, I don't think there's that many long videos on here, so let's see if I can get at least down to like 20 videos on my watch later list. So I'm giving myself like 9 videos to watch, and I am halfway through one of them. I'm halfway through one, like a quarter through another one, which is like an hour long, which I'm not going to watch because that's an ASMR one, the one I'm like quarter of the way through. I'm halfway through a video, which is like a Remy Ashton Cruise Parsons. Don't know which order her name goes in now, since she's got married. I'm partway through one of her vlogs because I was watching it Saturday and then my iPad died, so I was like, okay then, like during the time that I was like upstairs at my nan and granddad's just chilling. So I then just decided to go on TikTok afterwards, even though I was like, I'll try and not go on TikTok. But yeah, I've done that. And then I'm also like 3/4 of the way through another video, which I'm just not gonna watch today because I started it like last night, and then I was like, I need a shower. I also need to come downstairs for some food, so yeah, that was all over the place. So I'm gonna try and watch and get 9 videos off my watch later list. If I can do that would be great. If I can't, as long as I can get some off, and that. So what I might do is start the TV, start a video, watch the Remy vlog, and get that one finished, and then just carry on watching stuff from there and tidy up, and then try these clothes on and stuff. So yeah, and also like make a pile of stuff that needs to go upstairs and I'm not sorting out today. I feel like that needs doing and stuff. So yeah, but these clothes, well, these tops and stuff can be washed now, well today, because I actually have only put on like 1 load of darks, so the others can be washed then. I don't know what colour. Do they need to be hand washed, or can they go in the washing machine? I don't know. Might need to be hand washed because it doesn't show a washing machine symbol. It just says don't iron or bleach and dry flat. No wringing or twisting. It's dry cleanable. Hand wash cold. so I think I need to hand wash them, which I will do later on then. Or either do later today, or I will do it someone else. So yeah. I might do it like later, and then they can like dry all of today and tomorrow, because if they need to dry flat, I might need to put them on the airing thing, the airer, because it's been raining recently, so I can't put them outside. I don't want to put them in the tumble dryer. Can't put them over the radiator because that won't be flat. Because it doesn't need to generally be flat. Or what? So I can just like hang it up and like peg it to the airer or something. I don't know. But anywho, I will work that out. So yeah. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna crack on with doing some more stuff. Hi guys, don't mind that I've put this generally over my leggings because I'm too lazy to take my leggings off. But this one actually fits quite snug on me. And this is like the medium one, and this literally feels like so comfortable and it fits so well. And that, also don't mind if you can see the pattern of my bra on top. And that it is a bit like see-through, as in you can see my bra a bit. Well, the fact that I have like a pattern of my bra, like the bottom part, you can't like really see because it's just white. So I feel like you do kind of need to wear the colour. If you're wearing the white one, you need to wear a white bra. And that, but yeah, this literally just feels comfortable. Like I've got like space like here. I've done it onto like the first or the tightest one. I've done it onto like this top one up here on this one, and I still feel like I've got like space and room, and it feels great. And this is like the size down one and stuff. Obviously I do have like the bulk of my leggings on still, so I feel like if I didn't wear my actual leggings on, it might look better. Obviously I will show you guys once they're washed. I'll show you guys with it without me wearing my leggings and stuff, and that like another day or something when I'm just wearing an outfit with them. But yeah, I feel like it doesn't matter if you're wearing the actual size you are or the size down, it's still comfortable and nice. But yeah, anyway, I'll swap over and then show you guys my actual size. Sorry, don't mind my hair, I've literally just like thrown it up so it was out of my way while I was doing stuff. I've watched 9 videos. I'm on my like 10th. I'm about to start my 10th video now on YouTube. So I've watched the 9 videos I want to watch, so I'm getting there with that. My to-do list for today is literally slowly getting there. All I've got left to do is my photo album for the holiday with my mum. I've just done like the first page and done the cover at the moment. So I need to put the images in the book and do that. I put them all in order as well. I've got like the first day or so here, and I'm like, as long as I can do at least the first day today, then that'll be great. And everything else can be done from there. The first load of darks is done and been folded. Second load of darks is in the tumble dryer now. The lights is literally just one thing. which is getting washed. So I feel like I might have to end up finishing washing the lights or sorting out the lights tomorrow, and that I'm not sure. Figured out I can put my bodysuits in the washing machine. I just have to put them on like a delicate wash. So I might do that tomorrow and just wash them tomorrow and sort that out, and go from there. But I've done near enough everything else that I wanted to get done. I need to take the bins out as well. I've gone around and emptied all the bins. I just need to throw the black bin bag out into the bin and then take the bins out the front. Well, take the bin out the front and empty the food bin if that needs doing, and obviously put that out to be done and collected tomorrow. But yeah, I'm getting quite a lot done. I also went upstairs, and when I went upstairs and dropped a few things off, like my hand cream and stuff like that, I sorted out my to-do list, like boxes and trays and stuff, and put a tray, because I had like 2 trays. Well, I have a tray and a washing up bowl, and the washing up bowl is like kind of stuff where I can't really do much to it, that stuff yet. So that stuff stayed in the washing up bowl, and then a collapsible washing up bowl, and then my tray of stuff to do was kind of stuff that I can get to, but I don't want to get to straight away, so that's the stuff in the bag that I want to get to first. So I was sorting out all that stuff. I also done like the bubble remover thing on my pillow, since that's been needing to be done for a while, and I finally got around to doing it today, and I done that. So yeah, I'm getting quite a few things done today and going from there. But yeah, I'm now just currently trying to get other stuff done, but I'm can't speak today. I'm gonna continue watching some YouTube, get as much of this done as I can, because I also need to put like the sticky tabs on these, as well as like put them in and do the writing that I need to do. So my one's probably going to take me longer to do, because I'm not doing it in sections of putting all the tabs on all the photos and then sticking them in the book and then doing the writing that way. I'm just going to do it as I go through the book, each section. So yeah, so gonna try and do this and do some other stuff and go from there and see how much I can get done. Since obviously I've nearly finished filming Wednesday's video, then I've got next Wednesday's video to film, which I'm going to see if I can try and film this week. Either film it Wednesday or later on this week, because tomorrow I'm going to end up finishing filming this Wednesday's video, which you guys would have already seen, and that, and then yeah, and then I'm pre-filming a video for November, where I started filming it last month. Was it last month I started it? I'm not sure now. So I'm going to also try and finish that video as well somewhere. I don't think I'm going to finish it this week, but if I can finish it this month, then that'd be great, and go from there. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do that. Sorry. Yeah, I also want to start figuring out what I'm going to get everyone for Christmas and stuff like that. Start figuring out people's Christmas presents and go from there. I have a rough idea of what I kind of want to do, but I'm thinking if I can just make a list and then go from there and then start getting that sorted, then that'd be great. But yeah, do that. And my nail varnish is also chipping, but I'm like too lazy to take it off at the moment, when I probably should. But yeah. Also, what I was going to say was, I don't know what it is about this year, because it started like last week when I was at my nan and granddad's. I'm in the mood to watch like Halloween movies. I was gonna say videos then, like, no, movies. Like, I ended up watching like The Haunted Mansion, like the 2023 version. I was gonna say 2013 then. The 2023 version of it, like the newer one. I watched that, and then also, I don't think I've watched another like Halloween like movie and that, but I'm in the mood to watch like Hocus Pocus and stuff like that. But it's September. Hi guys, it is Wednesday. I've got a meeting in about in a couple of hours. But I've got my meeting at like 10, but I need to get the 9:10 or between 10 past and 9:15 bus. It's coming between then. Just so I get there on time. So yeah, I woke up at I had my alarm set for like 7:30, and that scrolled on my phone for a bit, and then about like 7:45, I got up and started getting ready, and now I'm like done and ready. Now I'm just like, I've got a while because it's 8:25, and I'm just like, okay then. And that I kind of done it to myself, because I was like, if I get up at 8:30, am I gonna have enough time to like actually get ready and stuff? But yeah, so now I'm just like chilling, doing stuff. So I'm just putting my washing away, like my enormous pile of washing. I'm down to like the last 2 jumpers that need to be put away, so I'm currently trying to do that and stuff. But yesterday I didn't end up doing the photos I wanted to do, so I might do them today. But I am thinking what I might do is what I was going to do a couple of days ago, is what I might do, because I need to come back upstairs anyway after I come back home from my meeting and stuff, because I'm wearing a different pair of shoes than the ones that stay downstairs. So I'll bring that up, bring my handbag and stuff up, and my coat and that. So I'm thinking I might spend some time upstairs in my room just finishing tidying stuff. I'm going to try and do as much as I can now. So I'm like, I'll give myself to like 10 to 9 or something upstairs in my room doing stuff. Then I will leave. Well, get ready to put my shoes on, go downstairs, get ready to leave, and leave. Do all that. Then I'll probably be back about like 11, half 11 or so, around then, depending on, well, my meeting's meant to take like 10 minutes. So it depends on what bus I end up getting back home. And stuff. So go to do that. Then when I get back, just sort stuff out in my room of like what I haven't been able to do. Like, I've got my F1 journal, which I need to highlight, which I might try and do now. And that, and then I just want to like tidy up a bit, so my room looks a bit more tidy. And do that stuff. But if I can get most of it done this morning now, then that would be great. But trying to just do like odd random little things, and then go downstairs and chill that way, and that afterwards. But yeah, and do that, and then also figure out what to have for tea, since my dad is out for tea tonight, so it will just be me. So I need to figure out what to have. I might see if we've got anything like singular of like just one thing in the freezer. And if we do, I'll have that. If not, then I'll have like a ready meal or something probably, if I don't feel like cooking. But yeah, so figure that one out. Finish editing today's video, since I didn't really edit it yesterday. I started editing it when I was down at my nan and granddad's and stuff, I think. Or did I just piece all that I had together at that point? I'm not sure, I can't remember. So I'm gonna finish sorting that one out. Oh, sorry, that was like my normal alarm. It's like 8:30. But finish editing it and sorting that video out, and then go from there, to be honest. And then that one's done, and then I want to also start filming next week's video, since that one shouldn't take me too long to do, since it's just like a DIY thing. So I'm thinking if I can do that one today as well, even if I just do the thing of just filming it today and I edit it like tomorrow or something, then that is fine. But I just want to get a few things like done as quickly as possible and stuff, because I've got the reading video that I filmed for, well, the times I pick up my phone determines the pages I read. I've got that for today, currently. Last Wednesday for you guys. Next Wednesday, or Wednesday coming for you guys, is the DIY. Then, let me open my other carton while I'm here for like the first time in ages. And then someone in November, I've got a blind date with a book, so I'm like kind of pre-filming that as well. So I'm like, if I can start doing that stuff, and that's, I'm like, if I can get them 3 videos done, then that'd be great. So I'll probably be doing like a bunch of reading again to try and get the blind date with the book done, and then it'll also be sorting out next month's videos. I think next month there's a haul, there's another like try and make-up-y kind of thing, product from my thing, from like my tub of like, I don't know whether to keep or not. I think it's next month as well, and then a few other ones I can't remember and stuff. I think there's also my book journal, updating my book journal is next month as well. So I'm like, if I can get that stuff, well, some of the videos like pre-filmed and stuff, at least get the rest of this month's done, get the blind date with the book done and that I'm read, and then that can be scheduled to be uploaded and sorted. I did plan one video in November, which would be a pack with me, but I've decided instead of going down to my nan and granddad's in November, I'm just going to do it in December, just because of like timelines of stuff happening. I'm like, it'll probably just be easier to do it and schedule it in December, and plus then it's closer to Christmas and stuff, and then Christmas presents can be sorted out then and stuff. So yeah, I'm doing it that way instead. But yeah, so that is going to happen that way. So I need to figure out a different video to put there, which I have no clue at the moment what video I want to replace with that. So yeah, so I just need to figure that one out. But yeah, so that'll be a thing to think of for the next couple weeks, couple months. But yeah, also I don't think I finished my thought the other day of like Halloween movies and stuff, because I like heard my dad coming downstairs, so I was like, oh, I might as well like quickly end the clip and stuff just in case he walks into the front room. But yeah, currently at the moment I've been like fancying watching like Halloween movies and stuff. I did watch the one Haunted Mansion, which was like the newer Haunted Mansion, like when I was at my nan and granddad's. That was like the only like spooky Halloweeny kind of themed movie that I watched. But I'm currently in the headspace of like, it is September, and that's still, I should possibly wait till it's October. But I'm like, if I do start watching like Halloweeny like kind of movies now, by the time that Halloween rolls around, there's not going to be any like Halloween movies that I'm willing to watch, because I don't really watch like horror movies or thrillers. I watch like the Disney Halloween movies and stuff like that, like Hocus Pocus and stuff like that. So I'm like, if I watch all of that now, I'm not gonna want to watch it around Halloween. So I'm like kind of having to stop myself from doing that. So that's why I'm watching. I think that's why I'm watching more like YouTube and stuff. But yeah, last night me and my dad got back into watching Criminal Minds. Because he was thinking we might as well leave watching Only Murders in the Building at the moment until next week, because he's got next week off, he's on holiday. So he was like, we might as well leave that till he's got the week off. So we're gonna do that and stuff. But yeah, I might also see if we can start, or at least I can start doing my sister's room. And that's since I'm going to be the one decorating my sister's room, doing like all the repainting and stuff. So I might see if I can start that either next week or next month. And that purely because my desk is going in. I'm going to put my desk in there. And have my own little like study kind of space in there. Obviously it's still gonna be used as like my sister's bedroom if she wants to stay over. Not that she probably does, she's like 20 minutes, half an hour away, like not that far away. And that, and then also if my grandparents stay over or something, they will probably stay in that room if they wanted to instead of a hotel, or they could still stay in a hotel, whatever. And that, but yeah, so I'm like, if I can speed on getting that room done, because I do want to try and see if I can like twist my bed so my bed is facing my TV. I don't know if my bed would fit that way though, like it'll fit in the room fine. I just don't know. I think it would fit in the gap between my wall and these drawers anyway. These drawers can still be like moved over slightly if needed be. But without my desk in the way and my chair, it might possibly fit. It'll just be, obviously my bedside table drawers would be moved, and then the baby's like thing will be moved as well. But where the baby's thing gets moved to in my room will be determined when, if my bed moves and stuff. So I just thought it would be easier when like sitting and watching TV in my bed, in my room and stuff, instead of having to lean against the wall very far down or like kind of lay on my bed to watch TV. I can be like comfortable and just sit back against my headboard and stuff. But yeah, so I'm kind of like wanting to do that and eager to do that, but I need to sort my sister's room out first before I can even move out my desk. So it's a thing of just needing to sort that out. But obviously my sister still has like a few things in there, so it'll be pack them up, take them out for a minute, start decorating and stuff and doing that. So I don't know if I'm going to get around to being able to do it this week. Well, not this week, next week. Or I'm going to have to wait till like next month or something. And that's since my sister has a few things in bags, a few things in like her wardrobe still, and then a few things on the floor. So it'll just be like getting bags and just bagging it. And then moving it out while I'm decorating and stuff. But I might see if I can start that somewhere. And that, because I'm thinking if I want to start like sophisticating up my room. These are staying on until they like start falling off. And that is like the only thing that I'm not like sophisticating my room about. But make everything look like more serene and tranquil and stuff in my room. But yeah, so I need to start doing that. But anywho, I'm gonna crack on with doing some more stuff because I've got like 10 minutes before I want to go downstairs. So I've done my washing now. My desk is somewhat tidy, but my desk, my chest of drawers, and then my shelves I might organise. And that I might do when I get back. I'm going to try and do as much highlighting as I can on my F1 journal. The baby's clothes also need going through as well, of swapping out the seasons. And doing that, just swapping like the seasonal clothing over. The babies probably also need like changing as well into different clothes. I know at least 3 of them, while I can look at them, need changing. And that into different clothes. So I need to do that as well. So what I might do is change the babies today when I get back, possibly, and then just swap out the seasonal clothes in their drawers and stuff, like someone this week, whether it be tomorrow, Friday, or it be like the weekend or so. But yeah, because the only thing I know of on the weekend is Saturday. We've got to go around the house and see if we need to throw anything in the tip. See if anything needs to go to the tip. Which I think there's a few things that need to go to the tip, but I don't know if we're going to get around to sorting that out. Because on Sunday there's a tip run, so my dad's got a tip run, so yeah, we need to do that. But that's the only thing on Sunday that I can think of at the weekend. I think there was also a Grand Prix this weekend as well, which might be Azerbaijan, which is Baku, I think. I'm looking over here at my like thing. I can't actually read it from here anyway, so I don't know why I'm looking. But yeah, so there's that. And then I think Strictly might also be starting this weekend, or at least their launch show is this weekend, I think. And then, because yeah, what is this weekend? 20th. Yeah, so Strictly is this weekend. That's normally on a Saturday though, I think. But yeah, so that starts this weekend, which is great. But I never watch Strictly on the actual day. I would normally watch it on like a Monday or something afterwards. So yeah, so that will be watched next week. But I'm gonna crack on with trying to do some stuff, do my F1 journal, then probably go downstairs. I've got a bag packed of stuff that I want to take downstairs anyway. I have changed my bag to this like handbag of stuff, because my normal bag of stuff that I take downstairs is currently my to-do bag of stuff that I want to get to faster and quicker to do. So yeah, fun. I also want to finish Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home, since I don't have that much left to read. So I might also try and finish reading that this week. I'm saying this week because I don't know if I'm going to be able to read or do any of that today. Because I want to try and get other random stuff done first. So yeah. Hi guys, so I'm back from my meeting. I got back about like 11:10ish. It's now 2. I haven't really done much today. I've just been being lazy now after getting back from my meeting. I've been watching some YouTube and getting like YouTube videos down and stuff. And doing that. And just going from there. I have also realised that High Potential, like the second season starts today. So I think it might just be the first episode that comes out today. I'm not sure if they're doing an episode by episode or what. So I'm feeling like after I finish the video that I'm currently on YouTube, I might swap to Disney just to watch High Potential, and then either come back to YouTube or something and carry on watching videos. But yeah, I haven't really done much since I got back home. I literally got back home, went straight upstairs, took my coat off, put that away, swapped my jackets over. I've like brung down a jumper, because I had like my black like jacket, like jacket hoodie kind of thing, and I was like, that probably needs to go in the wash because it's been hanging up on my pile of, I've worn it, but I haven't worn it enough for it needing to go in the wash. And I was like, I've worn it the past couple of days of like leaving the house since last night. Well, yesterday evening, me and my dad popped to the shop. We just popped to Asda to get a few things that we needed. Well, we need to do food shopping, but we needed like some more cheese, ham, like margarine, butter thing, and stuff like that. Where it was like my dad's gonna need that stuff for like lunch and stuff there this week, whereas we can get like food shopping done at the end of the week, also the weekend or next week or whenever. So we popped out to do that. Also picked up some stuff for tea. We had like some chicken, just like a selection box of like chicken kind of stuff, like chicken goujons and popcorn chicken and stuff like that, since I wasn't overly hungry. And then we got a dip and some tortilla chips, which I'm just snacking on now because I've had some lunch. I just had some beans and cheese from my like leftover of when I had, because I had pasta yesterday, and doing that. But yeah, I'm just wasn't really feeling motivated to do anything when I got back, because I'm getting like a headache. I was getting a headache slightly when I was on the bus coming back home, but I didn't know if it was just because I was like really warm or what, because it was like freezing when I left the house, and then by the time I was getting like coming back home, it was actually quite warm because the sun it was really sunny and stuff. So I was like, I don't know if it's just that or what, but I've had a couple of drinks now, I've eaten, so hopefully I start feeling better. If not, I will take a paracetamol. But yeah, I'm just like currently not in the mood to do much at the moment. But I did come back and I was like, right, my desk is somewhat clear at the moment. It's just got a few things that I need to do on it, which I can either do like tomorrow or some of it can be sorted out tonight, so it's not that bad. And then with my shelves, I was like, one, I want to get a cloth to just wipe over them and dust them and stuff, so I'd need to come downstairs anyway to do that. And my bottom shelf out of the two, I don't know what I'm going to do on it. I don't know if I want to do it as like, I was going to have like my TBR on it, my leftover TBR, which is what, like 5 books or something, and that just sit on it. But then I was like, I don't know if that'll be too heavy for the shelf, and then I was going to do I just put some of like my skincare and stuff like that on it instead, and do that. But yeah, I was like, I don't know what I want to do on the shelf, so I'm just leaving it at the moment. Because the top shelf, I know what I'm going to do with the top shelf, I just don't know what I'm going to do with the bottom shelf. So I was like, you know what, I'll leave that at the moment and sort it out tomorrow or something and figure it out. But yeah, I just literally then just came downstairs and haven't done much. So I'm gonna, while I'm watching this video, I've got like 30ish minutes left of the video that I'm watching. I'm gonna crack on with doing the photo album that I need to do, since that is mainly just a photo album, and next Wednesday's video that I need to do, since this Wednesday's video, or Wednesday just gone, I've done. So it's just sorting out that stuff. So what I might do is do the photo album first, and then if I feel up to doing the filming for next week, then I'll do it. If I don't, then I'll just do it tomorrow or something. Just give myself a massive to-do list for tomorrow, because I've also got washing to do. I do have a parcel coming soon. I have my laundry stuff coming soon. I think it's coming between now and 4 or something, unless the timing's changed. But it should be coming before 4. And depending on when it comes, I might start the washing of my thingies, my bodysuits, and do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I might start that and go from there. But yeah, at the moment I'm just being lazy. I also have 1 out of 2 parcels from Shein, which I'm going to do like a Shein haul for a couple weeks time, and that I was going to do like a Shein or a Boots haul, and I've ordered from Shein instead of Boots because I didn't really need much like skincare or makeup or anything, or toiletry wise or anything. So I've done a Shein order, and I've got 1 out of the 2 parcels because it got split into 2. I have opened the thing to see what out of everything has come already, and stuff, and to make sure everything was in the parcel and stuff. But yeah, so gotta put that upstairs to the side before I sort that out, and go from there basically. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a bit more, and yeah, watch some YouTube, watch High Potential, and go from there, since I don't think I have anything else to watch. Well, I've got a bunch of stuff on my watch list that I want to watch on 101 different platforms, but I might just stick to YouTube or something today. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and crack on and actually get some stuff done today, instead of just being lazy sitting on the sofa with the TV on. Hi guys, so it is Friday. It's currently just gone 12 o'clock. I have been up. I've got changed into some like workout clothes, because I'm wanting to start my 75 soft again. I'm picking it up from where I left off of, and I think I'm starting on day 14 or something. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave off from there, pick up from there, on my like tracker thing. But to do with my to-do list today, and that I made a to-do list, and then I also made like my top 3 priorities of the day, which only one of my top 3 priorities were on my to-do list, which was change the babies, done that, sorted that out, organise the shelves and sort out like my project plan thing, which I have done. If you guys see, I've like moved some stuff from like this shelf up, and then I put all the stuff that I kind of want to empty and use up onto my bottom shelf, which is full. Like I've got like a deodorant on there that I just want to use up, and then I've got a couple spares of the deodorant which I want to use up. Got a couple face masks, some makeup, some skincare and stuff like that. And then there is some stuff that I want to put onto that shelf but won't fit height wise. Like I've got a hairspray which is missing a cap. What the? But yeah, I've got a hairspray that was missing a cap, so I kind of want to use that up. I've got a fake tan that I want to use up, but I need to check that it's still okay. If it's not, then it can be binned and stuff. If it is, then I just want to kind of use it up. And then I've got like a toner and some other stuff that I want to use up, but I've had to leave it into my like tray at the moment, my clear tray. But I've kind of put it as one side is the stuff that I'm going to use every day and stuff, which is my normal stuff, and then the other side is stuff that I just want to try and use up. And that, so I've done that. I've put my washing away and sorted that out. I've called and made my appointment that I need to make and done that. That is the day after my other appointment, so I've got one appointment at 10 o'clock on Thursday, and then I've got my other appointment at 10 o'clock on Friday, which is fun, next week. So I've called and made that, so I'm kind of like trying to calm down from that because I hate talking over the phone to people, and I just like hate having to like book appointments and stuff. So yeah, that was fun. Also, I put another cheetah on. It's a lucky 8, like 8, one of them 8-ball things, or like snooker ball things, I'm not sure. But it's the last of like the small ones, so now I'm getting on to the bigger ones after today. That's kind of on the project get rid of as well and use up. But yeah, so I've done that. So all I've got left on my to-do list is to finish the book I'm on. I didn't end up doing any reading last night, but to do that, I don't know if I am going to finish it today, since it has literally just got, it's like 12:10. So I don't know. And then start sorting out my sister's room if I can, or if I feel up to it, because I've also got to work out today and obviously do the reading. For my 75 soft, I changed reading 10 pages to reading a chapter. So as long as I read at least a chapter today, that's fine. But obviously I've got to do a workout today, or 45 minutes of movement. But I'm like, if I can just get that done, and then I might start sorting out my sister's room, because I'm like, she has a few bags in her wardrobe, so I might use some of her stuff to pack up some of the stuff and do that. But yeah, I did have a look in my sister's room to see what could be done and what roughly how much is in there, to be honest, and stuff. But yeah, but I'm using my wipes, like the wipes that I normally like used for like my windowsills and stuff. I'm using them wipes, just I wiped them over my shelves, and then I thought I might as well use them in my sister's room for like the skirting boards and her shelves, to give them like just a nice tidy up, and possibly the radiator and stuff, just to give some of it just like a freshen up with them, and then just go over with a cloth to dry it a bit and make sure it's drying that. I thought might as well do that, so I've left that stuff in my sister's room for if I go and do that at the moment. I'm updating my Sims game, which I think it's just finished, so I've done that. But my top 3 priorities today were to organise my shelves, to start my 75 soft, which I'm currently in the middle of doing, and then to do at least a month's worth of thumbnails and get thumbnails done. And to do that, I probably should have booked this appointment I need to do as a priority, but I've done it, so we are great. And it turns out I wouldn't have been able to book it last week anyway, because the appointments, when you do it, is every other Friday, so I wouldn't have been able to do it last Friday anyway. But yeah, oh well. But I'm gonna go downstairs. I've got some recycling I need to sort out from like going through stuff. So I've got some recycling to sort out and do that. I want to have some lunch and do that. And then go from there today. Figure out what to have for lunch and have that. Chill downstairs for a bit, I think. And watch some YouTube or something. I am getting down on my YouTube watch lists. It's literally going down really fast at the moment. And that I have 16 videos on it, which isn't that bad. Bear in mind, one of them I'm partway through, which is an ASMR like one, which I'm putting on hold until I just need to relax and stuff to do that. And then I've got a few like podcasty kind of ones, but aren't a podcast that I actively listen to, like the whole podcast. It's just like one episode of like a podcast or something that I want to listen to, just that one episode. So I've got a few of them on there as well, and I was like listening to one as I was like sorting out my room and stuff. So yeah, so I might watch some more YouTube, just chilling downstairs reading my book. But yeah, I booked my appointment for Friday, but there's 2 different like places it could be, and they never specified which one. So I'm just gonna go to possibly the nearest one and hope it's that one, because they never specified of which area, because there's like 2 that I think are roughly called the same thing, I'm not sure, but they have the same number, and they never specified which area it was. So I'm just gonna go with, it's the one that I normally go to, because I haven't gone to the other one and stuff, because I got a text message from them, because they never specified on the phone, because the other day when I rang them a couple of weeks ago, now it would have been 3 weeks ago now I think, they specified which one they were on the phone from, whereas this one they didn't, and then also in the message they didn't specify. So I'm just gonna go with it's the one I've always been to, and stuff, because I've never had to book an appointment before with this place apart from now, because my mum would always do it. So yeah, fun. Yeah, but I'm gonna get my dad to come with me anyway, so we're all good. But yeah, they didn't specify which area, so I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna choose to go to the closest one, and the one I normally go to, and the one I know I'm like registered to. I don't know if the details go between both or what, or it's just one of them, I'm not sure. Because you could technically go to either, because I know my dad and my sister have gone to both, but yeah, I've only ever gone to the one which is within walking distance, but I have no clue if me and my dad will walk it or we'll drive, because there is a car park. Well, there's technically like 3 different car parks you can park in around this area anyway. But yeah. But anywho, I'm going to have some lunch. I'm in my workout clothes now, but I'm like, if I have lunch now, I'm gonna have to wait at least 30-ish minutes before I do a workout. So I'm like, do I have lunch, do some reading, set a timer on my phone for like 30 minutes or so after I finish eating, and then do my workout, have a quick shower, get dressed into whatever, just throw on whatever, and then crack on with doing my sister's room or something. or at least make a start on my sister's room. I don't think I'm going to finish it today, finish sorting it out, but I can at least start putting some stuff into like piles of stuff, or start putting stuff into bags and stuff, and that might be easier and that. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do that, and then at the weekend I can carry on doing it, and that one's like Saturday and Sunday I can finish off doing it, and then like see with my dad of where that stuff is gonna go, and that because he also needs to move, like my sister's cupboard is getting taken down and thrown, and then my sister's wardrobe needs moving because it's staying, but it just needs to be moved because it's against the wall. So yeah, that needs sorting out. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and crack on with doing some stuff today. Hi guys, it is Saturday. I'm in another lot of like workout clothes. Did I film yesterday? Yeah, I think I did. But today I'm gonna finish, well, on my to-do list, I'm gonna work out. I'm going to finish sorting out my sister's room. I got so far. I managed to sort out everything that was on the floor and put that into groups and bags and go from there. And then I also done like her cupboard, which had a few pieces of clothing and some bedding and stuff in, so that is done. So now all that's left to do tackle is her wardrobe and sort that out, and then actually do the cleaning. Well, I cleaned her shelves so I could take my iPad in and put that on a shelf and just listen to some stuff and watch YouTube and that. And then also I took my drink in and put that on a shelf. But yeah, but I've got like the hoovering to do. I don't know if that's my dad hoovering or he was doing some, because he was doing some like sanding or something earlier, so I don't know if that's a hoover or the sander still. So yeah, don't mind that. My dad is doing some decorating to the stairs, since all the walls and ceilings I think have been painted now in the hall and the landing. It's just like the stairs need another coat or two of the grey, and then the carpet needs like replacing on the stairs, and then that is the stairs done. So hopefully that can get done this week. I say this week, this weekend and next week, because my dad is off, so hopefully that can get done, and then majority of my sister's room can get done as well. I did speak to my dad about seeing if it was possible for my bed to be moved, because looking at the space in that my bed, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna happen or work, but it is, because my desk is moving into my sister's room. My bed, instead of it being like a long ways against that wall, I want it facing my TV, and it can work. It's going like against my window wall anyway, so I don't need to worry about like my cupboards and that not opening. Like they will open just fine. Obviously my bedside table will be against one side and stuff, and then the drawers that I have can stay where they are, or they can be turned and put against the end of my bed and against this wall, and be sideways against that wall there, and stuff if I wanted it to. But that is that just blends in. I thought I'd like stuck a photo over like another thing, but I haven't. It just like the white blends in together. That like confused me so much. But yeah, it's just also figuring out where I'm gonna put like the babies in their little like crib bassinet kind of thing and stuff. It's just figuring out where I'm gonna put that. But yeah, that can be figured out later on. Also, if I turn my bed around, it also means it's easier to open one of my curtains, because I can open one curtain just fine. My other curtain, I've got like open and shut it across my headboard, and that gets a bit annoying after a while. That's why I normally only have the one curtain open for when I'm like filming and having my back to the windows. That's why you can normally only see one curtain open. But yeah, unless I'm feeling like opening it that day, normally I'm just like, I can't be bothered to do that. But yeah, so today I want to finish off my sister's room, which is just her wardrobe, which kind of has quite a bit in it. My main goal today is just to sort everything out in her wardrobe, and go from there. If I can start doing like some of the cleaning, then I will. I took out one of the bin bags, so it was like a bin bag in there, full bin bag, so I took that out yesterday. And then I also found 2 spare black bin bags in there, so I need to empty her bin, because I haven't done that, so I need to do that and sort out her wardrobe. If I can start on doing like some of the dusting, then I will. But yeah, go from there. And then I want to work out today. I'm gonna swap around like my small shelf from my project pan stuff to the stuff that I use, well, the stuff that's on my clear tray, which you guys can't actually see, like the stuff on my clear tray that would normally go over and put that stuff over there, because it's the stuff that I gravitate more to and grab. So I'm thinking like my normal perfume, my like dry shampoo and stuff like that, my hairbrush and stuff can go all on that shelf, because I will go to it and grab it more. I've also got a spare like another like deodorant and stuff, but I kind of want to use up my Wild one first, because I kind of want to not use Wild anymore. I kind of want to see if I can go to like a different brand and see if that works better. Also, try out a different brand and stuff, but I've still got my refill that's actually in my case, and then I've got 2 more refills, so I kind of want to use up this one first before I go to and try and finish this one, which is currently partly in. So I'm like, I might move that one onto that shelf and then try and do that, because I grab more stuff from my clear tray than I do my shelf, because I went to nearly do it today. So I'm going to swap them over and do that. I'm going to go through all my clothes and put all my like workout stuff in here, just so I've got like a workout bag of like clothes. I've done my tops already. This isn't like the neatest, but I've got all my like tops and stuff in there, apart from like the clothes that I'm wearing now and the clothes that I wore yesterday that are in the wash. So I've just got all my bottoms to put in there and stuff. So I want to do that. I also want to get some more of the boxes I have in my cupboard. Get another packet of them, of the 3, and then I can have one of the boxes. They're just like stuck on the top of each other, but one of the boxes can be workout clothes, another box can be like other stuff, and that. So I kind of want to do that, but I don't know if I need the other 2 boxes. I just need 1, I think, at the moment, but it comes as a pack of 3, and I might as well have them like all unison with the ones I currently have, and then the spare ones can just go onto my bed for now or something. But yeah, so I kind of want to do that, but I need to actually buy them first. And then I also want to get some like storage stuff for the top of my cupboard and stuff as well, to like tidy that up a bit more, which I was going to buy when I was sorting out my cupboard, and then I just decided to sort out my cupboard sooner than sort out organising, get some like organisers and stuff to do it. But yeah, so I'm going to sort that out and go from there. Saying that though, with doing this project pan stuff and finding all like the skincare and makeup-y things that I kind of wanted to use up first, my skincare-y, makeup-y kind of cupboard part in my cupboard it looks a lot neater. I still do have like my spare like box of stuff on the top of my cupboard, but yeah, especially since when this desk does get moved, I need to buy 2 makeup bags. One that's going to be like my everyday makeup bag, which can be placed in my cupboard or wherever, which I can literally just grab and do my makeup. This mirror probably will stay because it might become like my makeup mirror. And then I just use my stool and sit in front of it, which came with my desk and the mirror and stuff, and do that. So yeah, so I need to sort them out my makeup, and then I was also thinking of getting another makeup bag which has some of my like spare products in, like the products where I'm like, that's the next eyeliner I want to use, or my next mascara or something when my current one runs out. Because then once it's gone from my cupboard and I don't have any more spares from my cupboard, and then there's also no spare in that spare makeup bag of spare makeup, I then know I need to go out and buy that thing, or order the thing, whatever it is, and do that. So I'm thinking I might start just doing like my makeup into 2 makeup bags separately and stuff. So yeah, so I need to buy 2 makeup bags somewhere as well, but yeah, but I might like figure that one out when and start doing that nearer to the time of me finishing my sister's bedroom. Like that does not need to be worried about right now. But yeah, so I might do that nearer the time where I'm like finishing my sister's room, because then I could potentially put some of my like stationery into the other drawer, because I've got stationery one side, or stationery / computer stuff, and that's why I could potentially make one like my mouse and stuff like that and stationery stuff, and then the other one be, well no, one be like my computer stuff and then the other one be stationery stuff. Or I could just leave the one that's currently like stationery and like got my mouse and stuff in, and my phone holder or something in, my phone stand, and then have the one that's currently makeup just be like a bunch of like stationery and stuff, like spare pens, even though I've got like a pen section in my drawer, and do stuff like that. I do need to leave probably leave a few pens in my room, because I always need a pen and I'm always having to reach into my drawer to get a pen out, and that. But I currently have like a colourful pen that I use to mark off my calendar. I've got a pen in my bedside drawer for doing a journal and stuff. So I've got like pens everywhere. So where did I leave off of? I can't remember now. I like stopped because I thought my dad was going to come into my room because I could hear my door going. But I've just done the swap over of stuff. All the stuff that I want to use up is on there. And then this, which is a lot neater and smaller and less cluttered, of everything that, oh I forgot to put my hairbrush up there, of everything that is not needing to be fully used up and stuff at the moment. But yeah, so done that. I moved my makeup brushes into my cupboard because I was like, they probably won't fit on the shelf, and there's no space anywhere else to put them because I don't want to put them on my desk to then need to move them later on. So yeah, I also don't know whether or not to get a makeup bag to put my makeup brushes in. Like when I get a makeup bag for my everyday makeup, do I just get one with that has like a makeup brushes holder part, so I can put my most used makeup brushes in there, and then like my spare ones can stay in the container that I have them in, and go from there? I'm not sure. but I have everything where it needs to be. I do kind of want to just go through and do a little like clean up. I did have some like wipes to go on like my tray, but they are dry so they've been binned instead. But yeah, so I might just do a quick like go through my room and tidy up. It's currently like a couple minutes past 12. I think at like 3:30 I think it is, we have food shopping coming, so I've got between now and then to do some stuff, which I'm thinking I might do my workout first, and then eventually once I've done my workout, had a shower, got changed into something else, then go into my sister's room and start sorting out her room. I think I might do that, and go from there. But yeah, so I currently have that stuff to do. I might just do a quick run around of my room and tidy stuff up. Like, if I'm going to be doing my sister's room this week, well, next week, I don't need this bag out of stuff to take downstairs. Like, that can be put away. I might go through my to-do bag and get out a few things that won't take that long to do and are actually quite small, and put them on my desk to be like, as well as I'm doing my sister's room, I can also get these done during the week, or at least this weekend as well. So I might do that as well and go from there and get some stuff done. I might also put on one of these to get these used up and stuff. So yeah, I might put on the star. I might go from that way again. But yeah, I might the flower, I mean. I've already used up the stars, but yeah, this one. So yeah, I might do that as well. And that just go through my room at the moment now. Put this on, go through my room, do a quick tidy up, sort out my bottoms for like workout stuff, and then go downstairs and have some lunch. Then possibly come upstairs, because I'm gonna need to come back upstairs to get some socks if I don't get them now. For like half an hour, possibly do some reading since I didn't do any reading yesterday, so I need to do that. But I don't need to, I just want to get the book, oh you can't even see it anyway, get Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home read. I've got like 15% left. I've read it like 85% I think it is. I think I have got 15% left, and if I can read that 15% this weekend, then that would be great. I need to edit Wednesday's video. I filmed it, forgot to edit it, so I need to do that as well. I need to edit this video and stuff, and go from there. So I've got quite a bit that I want to do this weekend, or at least today, so fun, and go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hi guys, it is Sunday. Did I do anything I wanted to do yesterday? No, not really. I just had a lazy day, but at the moment the Grand Prix is on, so I'm currently watching that, and to be honest, it's over like halfway I think, so yeah, just currently chilling watching that, and then well, I'm gonna continue, my brain has gone blank, I'm gonna continue watching that and just get some stuff done. I didn't like work out or do like literally anything yesterday apart from just like lounge on my bed listening to music on like YouTube and stuff, so I've got a lot to do today, of stuff that I want to get done. So I'm not gonna even try and do my like 75 soft. I am also in the mood of being like, do I really want to do that, or do I just want to try and work out at least like twice a week or so, or do something like that and ease myself in that way. instead of doing 75 soft. So I'm kind of in that mindset, especially since next week, oh my god, my glasses are falling off. Next week I want to actually start sorting out my sister's room and doing that. So I'm like, if I'm going to do that, am I really going to have time to add in like a workout and do all that in the meantime, with also sorting out my sister's room, filming and getting that stuff done. So I'm like, no clue. But yeah, I'm like thinking about that, if I really want to continue doing that or what. But I've got a few things that I kind of want to just get done while I'm sat chilling, watching the Grand Prix. I've just been like getting ready with like the first half of the Grand Prix on, and that. But on my to-do list today, which hopefully I can get done, and I'm gonna start it as soon as doing this, is obviously get this video edited and sorted, get Wednesday's video edited and sorted and stuff, and go from there. And that I've got some photos for my normal memory photo album, because I've done all the photos for my holiday memories with my mum. That has been done. I've just got a few in here, and that I need to put into this one. I think there's also a few in here that aren't actually going into this book. I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I need to go through this, make sure I've got it in the right order of everything to put into here. I think where I'm left off on here is the last picture in here was, yeah, the start of like the photos from the caravan place that we stayed with, my holiday from this year with my sister and my dad. So I've got the rest of the photos of that, and then I've got a bunch of like photos that I've found, and that of like from like years ago. So I'm like, I might save them. I'm not going to show you them because it's like of my like granddad and stuff, some funny ones of like my granddad, and then some of like the dogs, which I can show you. The dogs, like that, they don't really matter, that them ones don't really mind. And then like one of my sister that I found that I had, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to put them in straight away because I haven't got all of like the holiday photos from the holiday I went on with my dad and sister and stuff. So I'm like, I might as well just wait till I've printed off all of them photos, which I think all the photos that I need printing off my phone will be done next month. Then I don't have to worry about like printing off photos and sorting out the photo albums and stuff. But yeah, I've got like weird ones like this. Like this one is Tara, and that I've got one of like each of my grandparents' dogs, like this, because I got like bored one year. I think this was like years ago. I want to say it was like 2 years ago now. Also, I'm not fully sure. I done like this filter because I don't think it was last year because it wasn't on Christmas, it was like before Christmas and stuff. I put this little like reindeer filter on the dogs, which was on TikTok, I think. I done all 3 of my grandparents' dogs, but I didn't do my cousin's dog because he didn't have the dog at the time. But yeah, there's this one of Tara, and then there's this one of Daisy, and then there's my favourite one, Truffles and stuff. But yeah, so I got them and I was like, I'm definitely printing these off and keeping them. So I got them, so I'm just like, I have no clue what to do with them. I might just like save them for a bit, and then eventually put them in the back of this book. I say back of this book. This book will probably be like used up with like these photos plus like the extra photos, so I'll probably have to use my spare one of these, but do that. So I want to start sorting out them photos and put them in this book. I want to start writing out the results of the current Grand Prix that's happening, and start filling out the journal for the results of that, and then also just doing some reading today. So yeah, that is like my main to-do today, is that, and then if I can get to at least 10% into my book, like read like 10% more of this book left, and I leave like 5% or so, then that'll be great and stuff. So I'm hoping to try and get to that point, and then if I do have some more time, it is currently like 1:15 and stuff, so yeah, I'm like, I probably won't get around to sorting out my sister's room, but if I can at least sort out this stuff, then that'll be great. And then tomorrow or next week I can just finish sorting out my sister's room, of like sorting out the stuff in her cupboard, well, her wardrobe, I mean, her hanging up stuff. I'm like, I don't know what to do with that, because my dad just said to put all her clothes into vacuum sealed bags, but I'm like, I don't want to fold up the stuff that needs hanging up and have it like folded and it somewhat like get creased or whatever, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with that part, so I might see if I should just like fold it up and put it in a vacuum seal bag or what with it. Ask my dad on that one, because then if my sister does moan, I can just be like, well, dad said. And that about it. So yeah, do that, because I don't think my sister's bought a wardrobe yet, so that stuff probably won't be moved yet, but I kind of want to just crack on. So I'm hoping like Monday I can finish sorting out the stuff in her room and then start doing the cleaning, like the hoovering and dusting of like the skirting boards and stuff, since that's all that's left to be done, with like the cleaning. I probably need to clean her windowsill as well actually, but do that, and then that is done, and then it'll just be moving the wardrobe and her cupboard, well, taking down her cupboard, taking off the shelves off the wall, taking her TV off the wall and stuff, which will probably be down to my dad to do, and go from there, and then start like prepping the walls, and that with like sanding them, cleaning them, and then eventually painting them, and the ceiling. But yeah, the sanding and the cleaning of the walls can probably be done in one whole day, and that, but it's also figuring out what colour the walls are going to go, to be honest. But yeah, but anywho, I'm going to crack on with stuff that I need to do, and go from there and continue watching the Grand Prix. I've also got Strictly to watch since that started last night. It failed to record and stuff. That was like a failure, so I've deleted that one and downloaded the episode that I needed to watch, yesterday's episode, so I might watch that after the Grand Prix is finished, since there's like 11 laps left of the Grand Prix and to do that. But yeah, I'm going to carry on sorting this stuff out and going from there. But yeah, I've only got what, 5 things on my to-do list, so hopefully I can get it done, which is the photos, filling out the results, even if I don't highlight the results of the Grand Prix and stuff, and that's fine as long as I can just like write down the results and stuff, do all the writing, read, edit 2 videos, and that is it. That is like my main to-do list today. If I can get anything else done, then that would be great. But yeah, that's my main to-do. And then my main to-do for like next week will just be sorting out my sister's room and possibly doing any reading in between. But yeah, so I will see you guys on Wednesday for, I think it's a DIY I done. Yeah, it's a DIY I done. And then see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. Bye!